Oh dear. No!
The time is 10:30, so it's technically only 9:30 because we've jumped an hour forward, but we are still in bed. We're taking advantage of the fact that we have lots of stuff to do, but we've probably got a lot of time to do it, so... Are you hiding?
Mm.
But we are now going to get up. We've made a plan. We have been doing things in bed, and we've been looking at stuff online to order for the garden, because we can still order things online, I think. So we've done that. And yeah, I think we're going to stay mainly indoors today and get things done. I'm going to do those shelves, put stuff on the shelves, because I didn't actually put anything on. But first we need some food because I'm starving. Did you hear my belly in the night?
No, I was asleep.
No, all this morning. This morning it went, proper made a loud noise. But so am I. Yeah. Anyway, let's get up and get some breakfast and a cup of tea. You haven't made a cup of tea yet. You little cocoon. Camera is doing my head in already. So I ran out of memory, and then I just had to transfer the stuff I had on it. I still had stuff from like Vlogmas 2018 on there, so anyway, so that's all transferred over to my laptop now. And then every time I put my memory card back in my camera, and then I have to reformat it. But I think we're there. I've nearly finished on the shelf downstairs. I found it really hard to find where to put stuff, not knowing where everybody the homes are for around the kitchen yet. But I think we got to a place we can work with, but I'll show you that later because obviously the memory ran out, so I couldn't show you that at the end. And now I'm going to work on the spare room and the office. So I'm in the office now, just reorganising that and getting that done. But it's nearly lunchtime now, we haven't really got far, so I might take a break to have some lunch and then come back to it, but that is the next task. Nathan's just been up in the attic, and my cat's up there. And started measuring up because a lot of the boxes that we've got in here, spare room, and currently in here, are going up in the attic. But the attic's not boarded, so we can't do that yet. There's also a lot of stuff in here, in this box here, which is stuff like to go on shelves, or so when we get the bookcase for downstairs, that's going on there. So a lot of those things we can't put out. But the idea is that I'm gonna, in the office, we've moved it around from my original plans. I move everything around, don't I, Nathan? He's not listening to me.
Sorry?
God, my hair is a mess. It's just like thick and straight. I said, no, I just said I move things around a lot, don't I? So the idea is that I've moved the desk from, the desk was in this corner over here, but I moved that to the middle now because you get a lot of glare from the sun, and inside the wardrobe at the moment I've got this with all the stuff on it, but we really need the wardrobe space. So what I'm going to do is, when we're able to order from IKEA again, or look secondhand on Facebook, is to get a Kallax unit for this section here, to put all the craft bits and office bits there, to stand there. Then you've got the desk there, and then I just put the pinboard up there, nothing else on that wall. So that'll then free up some space in here to move the coats that are in the spare room over potentially, and then just use the spare room cupboard as like a laundry cupboard, because we haven't really got space for that downstairs anywhere. Although there's a lot of cupboards in here, this house, there's not a lot of room, so our wardrobe in our bedroom isn't that big. So we've had to push, because at the old house I had a massive wardrobe. So this is mine and Nathan's stuff now, and this is our comfy pyjamas, and our trousers are in this box, but that's it. And then we've got to sort out the shoe situation at the bottom. This was a lot tidier, but I don't really know what's happened to it. I think I'll probably move that bag. Space. What are you doing now?
I am just looking at how much I'm going to spend.
What's happened to Teddy? You're doing some yoga move. He's born. Anyway.
We'll get free delivery.
Let's get on with the office. Free delivery.
Woo. Yeah, because I added another pack of loft boards, which gets rid of delivery, which is $7.95.
Bonus. Right. Got this sort of curtain thing going on today up here. I think it's because I literally washed my hair and then I slept, but never mind, never mind. Nathan doesn't care, do you, Nathan? You don't care what my hair looks like. Right, let's set you up here and let's get on one.
Oh dear. No! I go. Oh, cactus!
Fancy little bit here. Update before we go and have lunch. This is what the office looks like so far. So I'm moving coats into here. This is sort of crafty stuff at the bottom, but this is going to be made into a floor pillow, so although that looks messy, that is going to be part of a DIY project. I've got paperwork and boxes up there. These are going to go in the garage eventually, so they're not going to be teetering on the edge over there. This doesn't look too much different. Then in here, started to clear a few things, trying to get it so that the stuff that goes going in the attic is just piled up sort of at the back, but is in some sort of organised way. Oh, this is all like our bedding, but we don't need all of this, so I do need to go through this at some point, but at the moment that can just stay there. I've left Nathan's suits and ties and stuff in here, and then I'm going to try and get the bigger jumpers in with the coats and the smaller jumpers in our wardrobe, and then sort out the bags into nicer boxes so it looks better up there. All our bedding and stuff is in these drawers at the moment, but I want to try and empty the drawers out a bit to see if we can get them in this cupboard. I've got this collapsible thing, so I thought about maybe putting the bed sets in there in this cupboard as a thought. don't know. I could put the bags at the floor and then put all this stuff up there actually. That might be an idea, but still a mess in here. But we're gonna go have some lunch and then I'm gonna come back. Hopefully I'll keep my motivation for doing it and come back and carry on. We've got still a pair of baskets, of spare baskets. We've got piles and piles of just baskets, so they'll get donated. This is a box to be donated, so we're getting rid of some stuff. A few boxes gone out of here, but most of this is going into the attic. And Nathan's just installed the new extractor fan in here. I can't turn it on because he turned the electric off, but that was, I don't know where the old one is. Where's the old one gone? Is it in the box? Yeah. Oh, okay. And then he's installing, or taking the one down in here.
This is the new one.
Oh, it's the new one. Where's the other one?
Bed, maybe? It's not here, it's on the bed.
Lovely glasses, dear.
Thank you.
I don't know, you've obviously hidden it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Bit dusty, but right. Soup again. My knee is really aching as well. I've obviously done. I did something. We went for a walk the other day, only walking, and I've obviously done something to my knee because it really, my left knee. Well, it was my right knee a bit, but that's got better. But no, so I've obviously done something to my knee, which isn't helpful. Did these into portions, but oh, I'll freeze those two. I might leave this. I'll show you the setup in a minute. These don't. So I've got my bigger jars up here, and then the medium ones here, and the smaller ones up here. I wanted to try and keep it a bit clear because I wanted to put my mugs here for a bit of colour. I don't know if that's going to work out. I did want to keep this one clear to put like a photo and some sort of more decorative pieces up. But that's not really worked out either because I've got too many jars. So we'll see. I might end up moving and swapping what's in there. So put my jars in there and then put those on the shelves. I don't know. It would be really handy if we could have two shelves here, but Nathan's worried about these electrics, so I'm not going to push it. And then we obviously need to get the extractor fan in and see what it looks like with that. But I'm waiting for the dishwasher. Oh! I was waiting for the dishwasher to finish so I could get the mugs out. Stuck! This is not good. Stuck on a Chinese pot. Why is it that Chinese pots, they always end up like really wet? But right, let me just put it down and I think that adds a bit of colour to it. I don't know if I still don't know if I like it.
Why?
I think that top shelf's too busy. I don't know whether to swap that shelf with this shelf.
What do you use more?
I don't know. Then it just won't look as, because then it'll just have 4 big things at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Helpful.
Oh.
It's so simple for you. Or do I swap some stuff that I don't really use and put it in here? Oh, decisions. So if I put some stuff in here that we only use,
The things you use?
not a lot.
No, put on these two.
I hate making decisions like this. Yeah, but will it look as good? It's an easy decision for you, but will it look as good? Okay, so we've had a change around. I've now put these at the top, and then I've got our bits of coffee and some Earl Grey tea, bits like that we don't use often, our mugs, biscuits. Then over this side is like all the pasta, flour and lentils, quinoa, rice, things like that we use quite a lot that are in the bigger jars. We still kept, it would have been nice if we could get the tea stuff up here, but I think that'll just be too cluttered, so they're alright on the side there. If we do get a shelf here, then that stuff will go up there, but we won't plan for that at the moment. And then in here, excuse all this stuff's going, so the coffee and stuff can go in these cupboards down here. In these cupboards, which I might tidy up a bit, I've had this one odd glass that doesn't fit at the top, so I've just got rid of that. That can go be donated. So we've got our wine glasses up here. I've got another 2 to go in that section. I've got my gin glass, which is a black shuck glass, which is the Norfolk gin. I want to get another one of those, so that will sit in front. So again, I'm trying to leave space for extra stuff. Plates and bowls and stuff on there. Glasses on this side, although we're looking to change these types of glasses. I just haven't found any in a charity shop I like. And then just a section here of all the bits that we don't use often, so that's sugar, the chia seeds, nuts. Obviously I'm changing this pot, as I said before, corn flour and bits like that. And then the OXO cubes I had left over, they've just gone in this bottom drawer here is to throw the spices and stuff, so I thought that was a good place for that. Although I don't know if we can look at getting maybe something fixed, although I was going to put a picture here. Oh, we could put something on that wall. We could put a spice rack on that wall. Or maybe attach to the side of the fridge. Don't know, then that would free that bottom drawer up. I'll have to look. It might look nice to have in a little, even some of those IKEA ones, just to free up a little bit of space in that drawer. But again, they're alright in that drawer at the moment. Also in this corner, I want to get like a basket, a circle, but again from a charity shop or something, to put all these little bits in. This area here is like I couldn't find anywhere to put the pasta. So the spaghetti, so I'll have to stay up unless that can go up in that corner. Don't know, otherwise that's fine there. I mean, normally we have our other cereal in here, but that's not full yet, but cereal's there, bread in our swag bag up there, and toaster and microwave around the corner. I did try and have that at an angle, but it just meant that I couldn't have this basket here, and the toaster was too close to this shelf. So I think that will work best over there, but as I said, I change things all the time, so. But I think that is looking better up there now. It's a bit more styled up here, which I wanted, rather than it just be jars everywhere. And I've got coffees and bits here. We did originally have the kettle and stuff under it, but we found that because we were using the fridge, the spices and things like this, we were actually more cooking in this area. So, and obviously, so I think that just works better. I need to do some sort out the dishwasher and stuff. That's next. But I'm going to go back upstairs. Nathan's just gone back upstairs. So we're going to go back. Turn this one. I'm going to go back upstairs and carry on with the office and things like that. I don't think we're going to get it done for me to be able to do a tour by the end of the weekend, but I'll put both of these up at the same time so it still relates. Anyway, oh, mess. Just morphing into a gnome. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update of where we are. I have this little pile here in the office still to sort, but that's staying in the corner. There's a few bits there I need to put in the cupboard, but the spare room is looking better now. So these 2 boxes here are stuff we're going to sort once we get shelves and stuff up, and the things that are going to go on the wall once everything's in place. This unit will hopefully go in the garage, because we haven't got a, well, it can stay there for now, to be fair. But if we ever put a bed in here, we'd have to move it. But that can go, once the shed is sorted and stuff moved into the shed, there should be space for that in the garage. But yeah, otherwise we've got these are empty boxes, our camping boxes that we take with our clothes. We just limit ourselves to that, so they can stay empty. And the rest are Christmas things. Those 2 side tables we need to sell, but obviously can't do that at the moment. Rest of Christmas stuff or Halloween stuff, Christmas stuff. I've managed to, so this is our guest towels, same in there. I've emptied these drawers, and then it's like our scarves and stuff in the bottom. So I just wanted to make sure we emptied this in case we wanted to sell it. With the side tables, it was empty, so I wasn't relying on the space. This TV is going. Oh, hello. TV is going to my mum's, so that won't be there. I've just put a few little bits out ready for when that TV goes. And in here, I've got all the teddies and stuff in this box. I don't know where that's going eventually, but that can stay there for now. Bags I put in this basket so they look tidier. The spare towels we've got. You see a dinosaur poking up. Hello, Rex. Oh. So yeah, any of our spare like hand towels or head towels, things like that, are in here. Otherwise, we don't have that too many towels. The only other ones we have are holiday ones, and I've put them in one of these bags. Yeah, and there's just like the lamp we don't need at the moment, but I want to keep, so they're at the back. This is an extra double mattress protector for if people stay. You can put that over. At the moment we've only got blow up beds, but that at least makes them a little bit more comfortable. These are bottom sheets. Forgotten what these called, pillowcases, and we only have one of the set that we swap out at the moment for our bedding, so that's there. That's quite easy. And then travel pillow at the bottom. It sort of got this unit. It was really good until it got squished at the bottom. Never mind. And then just the extra duvets, pillows and things like that, and towels. These are holiday towels and throws, and there's an electric blanket in there, so that's good. This is just a spare towel. I've just spare cushion. I've just put it there to stop the door banging. Otherwise, in here, these are some books that I've got going on the shelf when the bookcase goes downstairs again. In this box is loads of VHS tapes and a VHS player. I don't know what I'm doing with those yet, so we need to get them transferred onto DVD or something. These are photo albums again, waiting for the unit downstairs. And then I've moved the unit that was here, the bamboo unit, I've moved that out of the way. And then that is now in, in here, although I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put on it yet, but I've put my makeup and bits on it that were on the side table, so that's freed that up a bit. And there isn't much. I've got to tackle this room next to tidy up a bit. I've got to like this very bare wall here, so I want to get a print to put there, which I think I've already mentioned, but at least that frees up. That would just look too cluttered when I had it in here, so I didn't like it. We didn't really need it. Still a bit of a building site in here. Oh, I know you've got all that stuff in here still. That needs to go in the spare room. Okay. I brought the hoodies in here because they can get drawers to go under our bed, so I think if we do that, buy those when we can, then those jumpers and stuff can go underneath. And then Nathan's setting up the level in here to put two shelves here. We've set up the put the toilet roll holder. That's just like a rope effect. I think that's about it in here. I'll put the duck in here. Teddy's just chilling. But I think that's about it what we've done. I feel like I've done loads and I feel like I'm getting there. I still feel motivated to do a bit more today, so we'll keep cracking on. But I am getting tired and my knee is getting sore, but we'll carry on. The sun's coming out. 2 brackets up. We now have shelves. Too bright when I say this one. Although we have realised that the plumber has plumbed the toilet in wonky now. Just another thing to add to the list that went wrong with him. But hey hey. Excuse me, Ducky. See what it looks like. I need to sort this thing out as well. I've got some bottles but they don't fit. But whoa whoa whoa. There's a toolbox. You tidy your tools, dear.
Crack on.
Right, I don't know. We had to put them high so Nathan doesn't hit his head. So this is what we got for tea. It's a cheat way of making homemade pizza using puff pastry. I've just got the lighter puff pastry from Tesco's. And I've put on leftover pepper that we need to use up, sun-dried tomatoes, some sweet peppers that needed using up. This is very much empty the cupboard. I ended up putting quite a lot of cheese on because there was only a little bit left in the packet, so as you saw I just dumped it on there. And then the base is tomato puree with garlic and a bit of the Maggi sauce all mixed together to use on the base. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to score the edge with a knife just round. I'll show you. Just go around the edge about this far and just score it a little bit so that when it puffs up in the oven it sort of gives you a bit of a crust. So let's just go around, do that. Don't have to go all the way through, literally just scoring it. And that helps it just keeps the middle down and puffing up, and then you just pop that in the oven for about 15 minutes. And that's homemade pizza done. I'll show you when it's finished. Where else would you keep your gloves? You probably need both.
I do.
You do. Yum. A little bit of that. Yummy, yummy in our tummies. Right, let's find a way of cutting out now. Oh, there's not space. Quick! Oh my god, this is heavy! Ta-da!
It's good.
You drinking my wine?
Yeah. I pay for it actually.
Right, we are going to eat tea and we're going to watch Mr. Robot. And then that's it. We're not really going to do much else today, so that is the end of the weekend vlog. And I'll try and sort downstairs a bit and do the tour. Updated renovation tour tomorrow. So we've only got a few bits to do downstairs, and upstairs is sorted now, so I think I'll be able to do it. Bye.
Bye.